question. Hi.
I don't know why you still ask the question.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey!
She says, "Are you ready?" And I said, "Yes." And then she started saying something as she clicked record.
They're used to it by now.
I know. It's not like you expect us to be professional or anything.
No.
So,
hello. Welcome to Two Tangled Skeins. I'm Sue, also known as Crafty Knitter 7. Today is Saturday, April 17th. No, 14th.
17th is Tuesday.
Yeah, I know. My father has an operation on Tuesday. That's in my brain. So, I'd like to welcome new and returning viewers.
I'm Lynn, also known as Toll Baby. And yeah, it's been a week. And you can find us everywhere. We're on Ravelry, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Etsy, and we have a blog at twotangledskeins.com.
All the places.
All the places. And now, officially, you will be able to find us at Toronto's Knitter Frolic.
Yeah, that was just decided midweek.
Yeah. We're joining Knitters Frolic.
I posted something on Instagram. My daughter was like, "Oh, you're going?" Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Because she's driving. Yay. So I had something.
I suppose I need to get an oil change when I'm on payday then.
I kind of
I'm way overdue.
I kind of have something.
So you finished a thing. 2 things, technically.
Technically. I was bound and determined. Yesterday, I was about here, and I said, these are getting done. So these are the BB-8 socks. These are for my husband. And this is knit out of Mustache Yarn OCD, which it's 2 balls, identical, get the same socks. And this is the basic rib sock pattern by Kate Averly. I use a short row heel from Laura Linneman's Socks on a Plane. And these are 2.75 millimeters, which is a US 2. And my husband asked me this morning, they were on the table, and he said, I didn't want to wear them. I wasn't sure. I'm like, on blockers, do not wear.
He is anxiously awaiting the end of our recording so he can put them on.
Yeah. So you can see where the markers are. That's where I was last week. And then I zoomed up one of the legs without doing.
You might want to take the markers off now so that they don't end up on his legs.
True. I zoomed up one of the legs way past where he asked me to be, and I was like, well, I guess I need to start the cuff now.
Yeah.
So I did a 2x2, which is the sock pattern, and a 3x1, and then I put elastic in. Because the pattern, the bind off pattern that I use is so stretchy.
Would you like me to do it, Miss Nails?
The pattern that I use for the bind off, it flares out, but it's
that and I suck at these.
Really stretchy. So
good.
He's going to be quite happy.
She has acrylics on, so she's sitting there trying to flick it, and it's just not working.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is all caught.
There we go.
Thank you.
And I didn't even pull up red.
Woohoo! So, okay.
You should text him to go get his socks.
He would.
I know.
The other thing I'm knitting on is my Road to Rhinebeck shawl. Where's my... No, I don't think I got very much done because I put the marker here.
You were just in the stripes last week.
Okay. So.
You just started the gray part.
Yeah, so this is Road to Rhinebeck by Mina Phillip, who is expat... The Knitting Expat Designs.
Yes.
And these are being knit on 4.5. Okay, wait a minute. Why does it say 4.5 and I'm using 3.75?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
Okay, so she's not using a 4.5, which is US 7. She's using a 3.75, which is US 5.
That's... I don't understand. And the yarn I'm using is the black lamb in their DK, and this is charcoal, and the green is Art by Anna's Dreamin' DK in the apple teeny colorway. So I have a couple more balls of this.
Balls.
I need to figure out why, I don't know. And this is in my Art by Anna bag. It's cats. I like my cat.
I can't be held responsible for this. But
I don't even know. I'm going to have to look at the pattern because, you know, me.
Did you show that bag off last week?
I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did. It was in
this is what I brought back from Rob's house.
It's a ball sack.
I
That's what she calls them.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that I say ball sack.
That just brought it all back.
So I'm much further on my design because I think I was just at the start.
Yeah.
And it's kind of curling, so it's hard to show. So that's my soaring cowl is what I'm calling it because these kind of look like wings. And it's coming along. I just can't decide how wide I need to
Hordes
do it.
and hordes of Canada geese flying into the city.
Pretty much.
They're V formations.
Yeah. I think I'm probably going to do one more full repeat and then see how that goes. And then I want to knit a medium and a large. So yeah, this is fun. This is 4.4 millimeters, which is a US 6, and it's 3 Irish Girls Springvale sock in the Solar Flare. So soft.
It is pretty damn squishy.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of tinking because I made a mistake. And every time I make a mistake, it's right near the marker. All the way back. I'm counting as I go, and I still, yeah.
That's why I have a marker between each lace repeat.
Yeah, I usually do too, so. And I actually just gave that advice to somebody the other day, and I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I love it. So that's all the knitting.
Because I got nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I actually fell down and went boom on Monday, so I haven't touched my knitting. Because I'm klutz.
Well.
And one of the girls was like, did you trip over something? Did you? Nope. My foot went off the edge of the sidewalk because I wasn't looking at the ground. And right on my shoulder.
Yeah. That conversation came up while Shawn was gaming the other night. Or no, he was at lunch. Somehow they got talking about the rain, the freezing rain, and that I wear my snow boots and blah, 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 blah. And then Mike is like, well, why don't... He's like, no, you don't understand. She can trip over thin air. Which is me. And look what came in the mail. It's very beat up because he just like... The pages are all ripped. And in this one is Knit Your Best Life 19 Dog Day Designs. And this is all...
Summer stuff.
Summer. Like it's...
All tank tops.
Tank tops.
And vests and things.
Just not going to show all of them. I just want to show
I think that's evil and teasing dog days. We haven't even found spring yet.
It's a beautiful color. They're called... What did they call this? There was a... They called it block something.
Well, it is color blocking.
Is color blocking. That's it. That's one. There's one I really, really like, and I think I need to make it. It's this one.
That is pretty. Of course, I could just be saying that because the model's hot, but...
Well, then there's that. They have really
I mean,
nice
it is
models.
pretty.
They have nice models.
I like her.
And they've got, like, you know...
She's one of their regular models.
If I can get the glare. It's like a dress to go over your bathing suit. It's all, like, poolside stuff is what they're calling it. Some of them... Oh, yeah, I like that one. She's upside down, but I guess I can just turn it over for you. It's just a little dress. It's cute. Yeah, that one's cute too. But here it is, like just...
Can you imagine actually wearing something you knit by hand in the pool?
No. No, it would be taken off because... And then there's this color block shawl, which is pretty except for tassels.
Yeah.
Because tassels and I don't like each other. Oh, these are cute. Very cute. Is there anything else? That's just a scarf.
Give me that.
And then there's the bag.
Move on to the next thing, and I will continue oohing and ahhing and showing pictures.
The next thing is I bought a lot of patterns this week. Basically used my profits from my sales to buy patterns. So this is one that Lynn gave me. This is the one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I forgot to show it last week. Yeah. So this is the Changes Shawl by Mina. Knitting Expat Designs. And then, that's pretty, I bought the Fading Point by Joji Locatelli, which my stash needs to be rated for that. I also got the Suburban Wrap by Joji. You're showing all the pictures I didn't show.
Yep.
The Cozy Up Designs by the Stitching Up Knitting. It's
Cozy Up Knits.
Cozy Up Designs, but it's the
Cozy Up Knits podcast.
Yes, thank you. And these are the My Sister's socks. It's kind of going off the My Sister's shawl. Then they did a cowl, which was using the leftovers from the shawl, which I can probably make a nice little cowl. They put out this one. It's a cotton pattern, and it's called Drop 'em Like It's Hot, and it's a crescent. You can see the colors. And basically the name came. That's cute. Basically, the name came from Sarah, who's in blue, was knitting, and she just basically, because you're dropping stitches all over, she just basically blurted that out, and that became the name of the pattern. I bought this from one of the members who did the Initiate Knit Design, who was in the group that I was in. She designed a cowl that uses the Caron cakes, and so I bought the pattern. I just want to see if I have a better picture. There we go. I bought the pattern because I have 2 of those cakes, and I'm going to make my daughter and her good friend each one. And this is by Jenny Galusha Luna. It's very pretty. The triangle texture shawl, which that's just, I have stickers on all of them because I'm choosing yarn. By Sosu. Heroes Ponchetta. I thought this was really, really cute for a variegated. I'm going to show the pattern. This is
It's so cute!
The Sweet Sheep by Susan B. Anderson. I did owls. Was it owls?
Egg to owl.
Egg to owl before, and so I want to knit this.
It's so
my daughter's
cute!
friend is pregnant and having a girl, so I want to knit this for her daughter that is 2.5. And then I want to knit.
Oh, so cute!
I want to knit this little piggy hat for the baby. Isn't that like just the cutest?
It's so adorable. Not so cute. Pretty, but you know.
I bought the hat pattern Cinder because she was donating the proceeds to go towards anti-bullying. It's called Cinder, and she is Dragon Horde Yarns on Ravelry, and she's the other half of Yarns in the Yarn Cafe duo.
This is unfortunate. She knitted it in such a dark color because it doesn't show up at all.
Yeah,
it's got a really patterned. It's the last page.
Oh, there we go.
It's got a very patterned yoke, but you can't see it.
And it's
called
kind
the
of
C scale.
Yeah, it's kind of a Gansey type.
By
Courtney Kelly of Kilborn Woolens.
Yep. Those are the only 2 pictures.
Yeah, I know. I was looking at the sizes.
No. They usually don't fit.
49.5.
Yeah.
You're just
that'd
above
be cutting it. No, I'm 49, but
okay.
Still.
It's gonna be short and sweet today, people.
Look what I make my shoot cute. Because I'm 5.
So, speaking of the Everest socks, and these are by She's Just a Dose of Love on Ravelry.
We were speaking of the Everest socks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because
I wasn't paying attention.
No. I showed them at the beginning. she has given us a copy to give away to you. And I just love, it kind of reminds me of the Hermione's. Sort of. And I'm going to use my bittersweet yarn to knit these. I don't know if there's other pictures.
Which bittersweet? The dragon one?
The last one I have. No, oh right, no, not the green and orange. My variegated one. I still have one skein. So she's offered up a pattern, a copy of her pattern. And so in the thread, I will open up a giveaway thread. And the prompt will be either post or link a picture of the yarn you want to use for this, and we will choose the winner next week. Nice.
It's only 2 weeks to frolic.
I know. That's kind of a last minute decision.
We're driving up Saturday morning and driving home Sunday morning.
Yeah.
I'm making her get up stupid early.
Oh, I'm just like, you tell me when to get up, and I'll just...
She'll nap in the car.
That's exactly what I was telling Selma and Shella. I'm like, yeah, I'll get in the car as usual, take my usual nap, and then we'll be good.
She'll be passed out by the time we hit the 416.
I'm a great co-pilot.
Thank God I don't need her to navigate.
Ooh. So the only thing left is coupon codes. This is a really, really, really short one.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing.
Hey, at least we're up on YouTube, and they'll be...
Enid will be lonely.
And I had totally forgot to hit publish on the
blog.
and I was like, what do you mean? I did it. And when I was like...
I watched her do it and everything. I was like, what is she talking about? There's no blog.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything, though. Good thing I didn't, because there was no blog.
Because she needs her blog. That's where she gets her show notes and everything. So we have coupon codes for my store. It expires tomorrow, and it is the Tangled Skeins CA, 15% off, and the code is SPRING15.
Frog Peak Creations has 15% off ongoing, and the code is the number 2, Tangled15.
6 Munchkin Stitching has a 10% ongoing code. She smiles every time
Thanks,
I skip.
Mom.
And the code is the word 2Tangled10.
And Bags by Awesome Granny has a 10% off ongoing coupon code, and the code is the number 2TS10.
Oh, and I wanted to mention, Just the Dose of Love is half of the Whips and Wine podcast. And these two, they're swearing. I'm going to tell you now. They're Canadian.
So it's polite swearing.
Yeah, well, sometimes not so polite. And, oh, they're hilarious.
I have a friend of Rob's actually said to me, you can't swear, you're Canadian. I won't tell you what I responded to that, because this is a family-friendly show.
You responded in kind? Got your sailor out, did ya?
Maybe.
We swear and then we say sorry.
No, you swear and then we say sorry. I try to keep the potty mouth under wraps, because once it's not under wraps, it's...
Yeah. So that's it. Short and sweet.
Yep.
We'll see you next week. Hopefully she'll get some knitting done.
We'll see.
Cross our fingers.
I ain't going to push it, because I've been going to the gym, too.
No.
So.
And I'm going to give these to my husband. He's going to be very happy. I have 2 small balls left, so I got to make a mini for her first. So that's it.
And we're going to have lunch with Selma at some point this week.
Yeah, well, let's hope for this week if she's in...
Yeah, when she gets back. She's out of town right now, so...
Yeah.
When she gets back, we'll try to have lunch with her. We've been trying for 3 weeks now.
Because, not like we don't work like a couple blocks from each other. Actually, Selma's in my building. But
the window... It's not in my office, because my office is like 50 feet from the window, but the window I can see from my office actually looks out at their building, so...
Wave.
Sadly, they can't see me, and my ex-husband has resisted all attempts from me to get him to put post-it notes up on the window.
There was
because he's on our side of the building. So
speaking of post-it notes, there was a post-it note war going on between our building and the one across, and then
not mine, the other one.
And yeah. People were made to take them down because it does not look very good in a government building. They were doing...
I thought it was hilarious.
Pokemon.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was hilarious.
Oh, I thought it was hilarious, but after a while...
Because my ex works in the same building she does, but he works for my organization. So he and I work for the same department, but in 2 different buildings. And I was trying to get him to put Post-it notes up in the window, and he wouldn't do it.
No, it got a little bit out of hand, let's say. You know, the first 2, you're like, oh, it's so cute. And then you're like, no.
Hey, who am I to judge if somebody decides to spend 2 hours of their workday putting Post-it notes up on a window?
with company supplies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the greatest.
We're waffling, as Lynn would say.
We'll
see you next week.
It's my favorite part of that whole movie.
Yeah?
And in the morning, I'm making waffles.
See you next week, everybody. Happy
Bye.
knitting.